Are you ready? Hello? Oh yeah, I know it's not the prettiest thing to see, but if you look up here, there's some words, a little disclaimer, which actually makes the goal look really more transparent because it is. I didn't want it to be too intrusive. However, hello everyone. And again, don't worry, this is a long-term goal. No rush. YouTube takes 30% of all super thanks, super chats, and all of that. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you? Did you? Did you? Yeah, but now you know. Now you know. Oh wow, bro. I don't think there's a reverb. Is there a reverb? True, Eldritch. Though I also don't want it to get too messy. Suddenly everything looks so messy. But don't worry, I can make it all disappear. Except you, I'll leave you up here, but I can make you disappear too. Ha ha ha. Just kidding, but I'm not kidding because, look, boom, you're gone. Now it's just quiet. Yes, I realized, Eldritch. I looked up. Bad. Stream elements takes 0%. There you go. You're back. Okay. Last time, on Stellar Blade, we unlocked this really nice outfit. We all unlocked a bunch of others, but this outfit is exceptional. Mixed with these glasses and this hair, combined, it makes a stunning look. And just a reminder, for those that don't know and you haven't heard me remind you for a few days, we're going to be opening these cards after the stream on Discord. Thanks to all your support. Of course, once I did the math, I realized I didn't quite cover all of the boxes that I acquired, but that's okay. It covered a lot of it, and for that I am very thankful. But yes, out of $100, YouTube would take $30. Then you take out of what's left over more taxes. But yes, also, beyond all of that, this is what we're going to open after stream on Discord. Well, don't worry about that. It's okay. It's just so you know, I kind of made an investment towards the next 6 box openings. I got a little excited. But just so you know, Stream Elements takes 0%. Hello. Temporal, by the way, I read your message on Stream Elements, and I received the funds you said for the game Bully. However, However, I had actually purchased it the other day, so you kind of took care of that for me. After the fact, thank you. I got it when it was on sale. Thank you. It's still on sale, or at least it was. Hello. Chauncey. Eldritch, Round, Temporal, Golden. Yeah. Zet. Bluemoose. Jay Revelle. I believe, Jay, you said you were going to get cozy and eat some ice cream. Hello, bend over. Run. Hello, Run. Average Dusty. Another Dusty person. Joanne. Hello. So many familiar faces. You support unboxing habits and model work. You know, speaking of models, or rather figurines, if I ever get another figurine from Throne, I'll do a little unboxing of that on Discord, if you think that would be fun. It don't have to be anything crazy, you know? In the 22nd century, I see. Well, I look forward to it then. Also, today in Stellar Blade, we will be going to the next area, to the new zone.
Oh, you're here.
I've been waiting for this.
Are you ready to leave?
I thought he was trying to sound like Santa Claus when he had the costume on, the winter one, but I guess it was just his voice that is seen.
All preparations are complete. Finally! Looks like the time has come to test out the Alpha Signal Meter.
Yes, and if it functions as intended.
Death Stranding 2, nice. I bet the more footage I see of Death Stranding, the more I actually kind of want to play it. It almost seems kind of relaxing and maybe a vibe. Steam sales, yes, just a reminder for you all. There is the Steam Summer Sale that has started. Many games are on sale. Oh, cybernetic. Open it at half speed. Wow. I was grabbing the figure out of the box at half speed. I saw some sort of scene today from Death Stranding where the main character is like fighting / dancing through a kitchen while someone makes pizza. That was interesting. I didn't have the audio on, so I didn't hear it. Okay, yes, just so you all know, to be a little transparent, I pretty much realized right before stream that YouTube takes a large cut. I probably should have researched this before I made a large order, but yes, I sort of purchased the next 6 boxes. Rakshasa. Thank you. Let me read. Wow. Overthrow some sort of machine life form overlord. That sounds pretty accurate. pretty wild though that you had a dream related to this experience. Yes, Chauncey. Like I said, I got a little excited. The prospect of unboxing a box, maybe one a week. I just sort of went overboard. Oh my goodness. Well, bro. I would say, whoa, bro. The Emperor, you are certainly doing the Emperor's work on side. I very thankful. I haven't even told you what boxes they are yet that I ordered. At this point, I feel like I am part of the Emperor's forces. Maybe someday I need to pick up a Warhammer game so I can learn about this Emperor. Eldridge, you totally did mention about, oh, she's looking at us. Oh, she's looking away. Okay, just so you know. Okay, I feel bad now. I maybe need to do it differently, but this up here is tied to stream elements. I know that might be confusing because of previous streams it was tied to the super chats. I don't really know. I should probably make this disappear. Sorry. A bit frazzled, you could say. Yes, I thought about having two different goals. I just was really worried about filling the screen with too many bars and such. I am glad that you enjoyed the video this row. It is weighing on me quite a bit that I have not filmed another video. Trying to catch up every day. It is a challenge. I'm very thankful though to have this experience very consistently. So at least there is some time that is spent. If that makes sense. Welcome back with your sandwiches. Okay. What I want to point out is the 6 boxes that I purchased. Basically, we have 4 boxes currently, 1 for each week. We'll be unboxing. You can see on the Discord. Oh, I don't have any music. Hold on. Oh wait, this area might have music, new music. But basically, there are 6 boxes. 3 of them are Japanese Pokemon. 1 of them is Magic. I have them scheduled for 1 box for the next 4 weeks. Well, 1 is after stream today. This one. That one is after stream today on Discord. Then we will do 1 the following Friday, although next week I think it's on Saturday. And then after that it will be Friday, okay? I wanted to kind of keep that momentum going, so I purchased 6 more boxes. a variety of Japanese Pokemon booster boxes, and I pre-ordered the Magic the Gathering Edge of Eternity. And so I would be able to then schedule out the rest of July and all of August to have one box opening a week. Well, I'm glad that the Kamsamida is more than just Kamsamida, that it's actually something that means something. I can see how some can become desensitized. I mean no hate to this individual, but on this topic, I once stepped into a stream of Moist Critical here on YouTube. Granted, they probably jump between Twitch and YouTube when they multi-stream, but someone actually did a $500 super chat or super thanks, and Moist Critical never acknowledged that I was there for the whole thing. And many people liked the super thank and were talking about it in chat, but it was never acknowledged. I thought maybe there was a reason. Maybe they thought it was a scam or something, or they were just so desensitized to it that it was hardly noticeable. It's something interesting. Eldritch, yes, I did technically already buy them. And I was excited to just sort of do small chunks for them. But then I realized the 30%, in addition to taxes you would take out after YouTube takes 30%. And that's when I realized I should probably not do such a large purchase in the future and just do it in occasional bite size pieces. So that was my mistake. I am so excited for later when we can do the unboxing. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Golden. Are they in a different language? Are they perhaps not English booster boxes? Yes, Final Fantasy packs. That would have been fun, but I know those are a lot more expensive now. Wow, Golden, that's pretty interesting. Oh, you mean the Final Fantasy ones? I see. Eldritch, you are okay. You do tell me things that I sometimes don't realize what you're saying. And yes, on the topic of Moist Critical, I don't think they actually meant to, but I thought it was interesting to reach a point where you're playing Path of Exile and you're sort of in a bit of a dull point in the game. But maybe because you're used to so much going on in chat. I don't know, it could have been a combination of things. But I found it interesting. Oh, I just clicked on the super chat. I realized you can actually respond to it. I can actually type a message. I've never done this before. Wow, did you know that if you press the super chat at the top, you can actually comment on it? You can even like it. That's interesting. Those are really good prices, Golden. There are people who, if they discovered those prices for those bosses, they would buy them in a heartbeat. A Final Fantasy booster box is like 200 and something. A collector's one is probably around 11 to 1200. Now, okay, big stretches from Eve. She's ready for battle. Oh yes, I didn't mean a ranking system. I meant that others could actually comment on a super thanks. I don't know if many people know that. I kind of just discovered it, or rediscovered it. But I'm just using this as an example, since the super thanks will be there for a while. But if you click on it, you can actually comment on it. That's pretty cool. Oh, they're all sold out. Well, that makes sense. Okay, we're about to start a new area, and apparently it looks pretty, well, bleak, kind of near Automata style. Okay, nice. Excited to be in a new area. Maybe it opens up to something more. Wait, I'm seeing pipes and such. This really feels like it's connected to Nier Automata. It's literally a great desert. Interesting. I have not played many Korean-based games like by Korean studios. So, as an introduction to Korean games, this is a pretty nice entry point for me. Though I imagine it doesn't have all the elements that might be more common with Korean games, like with the MMOs like Black Desert Online and such. But this game it's so nice. In some ways, it feels kind of simple. Like it's not overly complicated, but it's not devoid of interesting things either. I guess it's simply perfect for me. Yes, I see a good profit margin. So if you took the gambler's approach and opened one of those packs and pulled out 69 of 77 Chocobo, then maybe the profit margin might be a little bit higher. It also depends on if you really just want the experience, or if you would prefer the monetary value. Okay, as much as I love this outfit, it really blends in with this environment. And Temporal, I hope you enjoy your late dinner. Gencog, it is a nice outfit. It's really cool and stylish. I wonder if it got censored at all. Just reading before I continue on the mission. Okay. I have to get back to scanning, looting, and smashing tentacles in the face. Wait, do tentacles have a face? Magic moon. Interesting. Matrix 11. These environments are interesting. Okay, we're playing Dead Space again. Except now we have a really nice character. I've seen way too many cultured things to know where this is going. Okay, I'm about to touch this NPC and make them move. It's funny that they don't let you do the camera during that action. Very peculiar. Do you mean like official Pokemon? Plushies? Wait, why can't I move my camera around? Oh, it was like stuck. Stellar Blades of Resident Evil. Oh my goodness. Yerktree or Zerktree plushie. I'm not familiar with that Pokemon. If you could move the character, it would be interesting. But you can't, so I guess we'll just go with the younger one. Hello, Bruiser. You came at a unique time, as per usual. Non-serialized chocobos. Oh yes, the different colors. You collect plushies, then arrange them decoratively on your dresser. Yes. Having a shelf or two to put statues on or figures is quite nice, even coupled with manga. Plushies, though, that's a good alternative. I have a VR chat plushie. For those that know VR chat, there is a VR chat cat. It has like a box on its head. It had a limited run series, and my owner purchased one of the plushies. It even has, well, It doesn't have a unique number per plushie, but it's part of the line of limited plushies.
The building is old. Most things don't even work.
An underground facility? Is it some kind of bunker?
It became one, yeah, but it was a subway station first. The subway moves people around the city using a web-like system. Or, well, it used to do that. Alright then. Let's go get us an
Okay, you already know. Pictures here are probably really awesome, with this in the background. I think I saw one picture that someone did with that in the background. Yes, letting your plushies become a dog toy, it's like some sort of Toy Story storyline. And you asked where I would store the cards from the openings. No, I actually don't really have a good solution for that. If they are ones that I really like, you know, waifu cards, or some sort of really unique card that I like, I'll put it in a penny sleeve and or a hard sleeve after that. The rest of them, I will probably put actually back in the box that they come in. After all, they're all inside of it right now, so they could technically just fit right back in. But I do have two Pokemon little organizer boxes from like the, I'm not sure, ETBs or whatever they're called. And I have cards organized by type. Fighting, psychic, water, fire, like that. But I'm going to quickly run out of room. Not so Blade Runner vibes. Yes, it would be cool, but I'm not quite in the photo mood right now. Carnage.
Lily, did you locate the core?
One moment, please. I'm
A
rebuilding.
card binder. I think that would be so cool to have a card binder. To be able to put, like, really special cards. Oh, there must be a lot of wind or something coming up. Oh, that would have been a cool picture too, with the explosions. This feels like an environment where cultured things would happen. I am a little nervous as tomorrow the Blue website, their TOS changes take effect, so we shall see how that goes. Okay, some earrings. Wait, did it automatically unlock them? I can't see them, but I'll equip them. Of course. Energy drinks. Yeah. That's definitely what you were talking about. Okay, wow. Stolen food is best eaten in secrecy. That's I'm pretty sure you intended on that being interpreted in many ways.
Watch out! This place is old. Structural integrity might be compromised.
Okay, tentacles, wow. I wonder if they have any sort of like crazy. Like really unique. Any grab animations or something? Also, why is it not doing the reaction? Yes, I see what you're saying. One moment. Technically, I actually have one. And the super thanks. I just didn't have it showing. It will only take a moment. Okay. Fancy. I'm getting a little bit better at navigating these things. Hold on, just making it slightly better. I don't know why it resets the size every time. Oh, okay. Okay, why is the camera messing up? I feel like that's affected by my mouse. If I pick up the mouse afterwards, it fixes that little jerking motion. That I am more worried about the topic that relates to public spaces. Although everything I do is in private worlds with no one around, with no public access, and technically permissions to some degree. I am concerned that maybe they might interpret like using an AI or something. I'm not sure. We shall see. Oh, you said this was Eve's original face. Let me go take a look at the cool little Easter egg. Oh, I see. So Eve's face changed pretty dramatically. Okay, you know what? This sort of dark area calls for a more bubbly attire. Time to go smack some zombies. Now we need a chainsaw. Boozer man, it's possible in the future I might explore doing openings at an earlier time, but I hadn't put a whole lot of time to doing it earlier yet.
Isn't that a nice surprise?
Hello, Kira.
Why don't we keep that door open? We don't know what might happen.
Subtle foreshadowing, apparently. Yeah, I could see that she has not as much of a Korean aesthetic in the face as you might expect. And like you said, that billboard shows that she had a much different face design. Okay, here we go. Well, they always throw me off with the jumping around. I should just assume that now it will be like that. Project Eve. Oh wow. I feel like I almost remember hearing that name. Well, it's certainly something I'll consider doing an opening or two at a different time, just to give others an opportunity to join in on the experience.
Looks like they used to work here. Let's take a look.
Okay, this looks like some sort of stone zombie enemy incoming.
Hold on. I heard something.
Okay, they really like their tentacles. Understandable.
Must using a dead body as its host.
Oh wow, video does like the little tentacle.
Oh,
Two entities in one.
Tiva used a corpse as its host.
Hello, blooper.
We'll probably encounter more of them soon enough.
I hope not.
I also thought Davy Jones. Nice, a shortcut.
How about you go up and take a look around?
Is this letting me do a sneak attack? I could have done that too. I had to remember that.
I'm picking up a supply signal.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ro, for reminding me. I see that Izzy, Sumiki, UXP, and Ash got a gift. I recognize those names. Thank you for that, Ro. Also, I was saying that I was curious if the game was still called Project Eve instead of Stellar Blade, if it would do better as Stellar Blade or as Project Eve. Yes, Japanese Gremlin, maybe the list is getting closer and closer to some of the other familiar names.
Here as well.
Yes, there are traces of survivors that lived here.
Interesting, the sign that we used.
There's the sound of a piano echoed down this tunnel.
It's funny how they take an asset that's like really huge back in the main city and they shrink it down and they put it on this piano. It adds nice lighting though. Daily knitted dress. Very interesting. Oh, more names. It's like we're opening membership packs. Kamsamida. Okay, I don't. I recognize Golden, the Grass Golden. But I don't recognize some of the other names. Oh, Blooper. I believe they were just in here a moment ago. Yes. Blooper said huge W, and no, they received one. Congrats. Now we can all, or most of us, can do the little angels. Oh wow, you can defeat them before they reach the body. That's good to know. Ah, there is a big tentacle in there. Okay, I guess I'll go back to this room before I get too far. We might actually be onto something. We're figuring out the system. Wait, why did the membership thing disappear? Oh, I accidentally hit the membership now. There it is. For Ohu. Ohu toy. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, I get to use this. Nice.
That was so gross. Or I guess grosser than usual.
Looked like they slowly took over the train.
Mega Man. I've never seen or played any Mega Man games. Okay, shotgun's not good for that. I don't use the blaster cell as much. the shotgun really sprays, which makes sense. Just reading your question. Well, if an angel remembers their time being manufactured by a mistake or by accident, and that is a unique circumstance, but typically they would not, as they are not activated until they are actually activated, usually by their owner. Okay, interesting. I like that. I like the big pillar. And I guess I can't jump off the ladder over to that area.
This place looks safe. Let's rest for a bit.
Yes, a very interesting story indeed. The idea you had, Bruiser. Speaking of working in a workshop, like manufacturing, we were in some sort of little shop, like a workshop. Wow, you actually watched YouTube at 2x. That's amazing. I have never done that. Like, I hear about people watching YouTube videos at a really fast rate, like normal. I've never done that. Yes, Eldridge. We will see how it goes, and if it goes not so well, we will look for those other options. Not the end, just a learning experience. Hello, Leon. Yes. Blue. I can't go into much detail, of course. Hello, Andrew. Bruiser man. There is a lot of thought that goes into how angels experience things with their owners. There are some owners who would not really need their angels to have any meaningful or intimate experiences, they need them to be professional and efficient straight out of the box, or a task or a job. However, there would be owners who would want to make sure that the angel has no experiences, no memories, so to speak, prior to activation by the owner. So taking into account all these different types of owners and desires, angels would be manufactured. They've been tested so much in the past, and well, your imagination can explore how testing the design of angels would go. But beyond that, angels are made so efficiently by the manufacturer that they are put together confidently. They do not need to be tested as a whole unit, rather their components are tested in simulations, essentially, and then assembled as a whole, but not activated. Eldridge, that is hilarious. You really nailed it. And hello, Eddie. Yeah, maybe I should add a little video up to the corner somewhere. Maybe over here. It has some crazy Grand Theft Auto where the car is just driving through like custom things way up in the air. And then suddenly it switches to Minecraft. And then I also have another clip somewhere nearby that's soap being cut. Sleep well, Bruiser. I wonder what all of these little symbols on the ground mean. Like whenever you do a scan, there's little red triangles and little white X's. I wonder if they have a significance, like a design. Actually watching these VODs at 2x would be pretty funny. No, I meant the blue side as in, you know, the one you can imagine. Not the typical one. Or, oh, that's sad, the train is gone. I missed my opportunity to have dodged it. I wonder if I can reload. That would be kind of funny. It probably won't let me though. I actually don't know how I would reload. Yes, simulations, a very interesting route of thought to have. It does have a game show found, that's hilarious. Behind this panel could be $1 million, or it could be $1. It's up to you to decide which panel will you pull. Elders, okay, now I really want to find out what the screen sounds like at 2x speed.
Let's
Okay, a code.
careful
Nice.
not to lose it.
Landfill. Interesting. There's some creatures down low. Okay, bend over.
It'll be tough to get through here unless we restore power with a fusion cell. Maybe we'll have more luck heading down.
Be ready for battle. Oh, that's so nice of them. Oh, okay, never mind. They put a little door there. I thought they were being nice. A little overkill on that one, but you know, it was fun. Okay, is this about to be an epic boss battle? Silly Moon Angel. Must be the 2X you're talking about. Relax, the pain you are feeling is simulated. Like they say, pain is in the mind. Have you ever seen people who experience extreme pain, but they train themselves to be able to withstand it like it's nothing? Range inhibitors, that is hilarious.
Ugh, landfill.
There are a lot of them.
Assess the situation before engaging.
I wonder if I can. Well, it looks like water, so. Okay.
That was tougher than expected.
I mean, Adam wasn't really that tough.
Let's open the box.
Yeah, exactly. That was like a tutorial. Thank you, Hand Mode, for saving time and letting us enjoy the experience. Well, Chauncey,
Looks like another fusion
I hope this time we spend here creates some relaxation, soothes some of the anxiety. With every card pack that you open, the anxiety, wait, never mind. It depends on if you're chasing a card. if you're just casually opening, then it's probably anxiety reducing. But if you were chasing a card, then it might be a little bit stressful. Okay, hearts to you all. Be sure that you have a stack and all of that. And just a reminder, after the stream, we'll be going over to the Discord and we'll be doing an unboxing, our first unboxing. This is a Japanese Pokemon booster box, Terra Festa EX. It has 10 packs in it, each with 10 cards. It's a little bit more of one of their like premium sort of lines, but I think it will be fun. And I'm excited to share any experience with you all. I have a new little card opening setup, so it is a clean and smooth time. Okay. Be sure to pick up the card enthusiast role on Discord if you're interested in getting pinged for those kind of things. Oh yes, I can read all the Japanese. Just kidding. I could try to use some sort of translator, and I do have an app
I can also see some
that
looking nativas.
I do have an app where you can scan the card, and it will show me the English equivalent of the card, and that can help me identify them.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Ow. Okay, now the enemies are getting slightly harder, which is nice. Oh, I forgot about their little tentacle friends. Well, this is a really big area we're going up into. I forget I can shoot their joints or something. I wonder. Okay. They're pretty strong. I guess it would be if we just go for it. Okay, I didn't want to get all the goo on me. At least not right now. Well, I suppose I could have washed it off right here. One moment, I have to wipe off all that goo. The plasma cutter, yeah, that would be helpful. I have to get the perfect washing hose, which I guess is pretty much just the one. Of course, I could get all fancy with lights and such, but I'm keeping it somewhat simple. Yeah, this is underneath my outfit all the time. I have to get some of the tentacles in the background. Wow, there's actually a cleanliness in Red Dead Redemption. I actually added that game to my to my cart today, but then I removed it. I don't know if I'm ever really ready for that game. There's something about it that just tells me no. The water particles do follow the camera, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I'm not sure. Okay. Getting a professional massage tomorrow. First one in 2 years. Nice. Oh, my health just got a little bit bigger. A cowboy hat, yeah. There's probably all sorts of cool things I could do for playing a game like that. It probably is a really big game. That's really cool, Jossie, that there's facial hair and like dirt levels and such. That's a good detail. If I play Donkey Kong, I could wear the Donkey Kong tie. Wow. Okay, why does this feel like it's gonna be either a really cinematic area or maybe a big boss? Okay, it's forcing my perspective.
Map data restoration complete.
That's great.
Collapsed rail bridge.
The core signal is leading to the road up there.
Then let's find a way up.
Wait, you're really going there?
Mauled by animals. I bet it's pretty good.
Are you sure about this? One wrong step and it's over.
I'm fine.
I didn't realize they actually made more Donkey Kong games. But I suppose that makes sense. It's a brand that is pretty beloved. Okay, I can cross over there, but let me see. Interesting. Okay, more really good picture areas. Any suspicious open area. That's actually really funny. We are now trained to prepare for the worst. Preferring the safety of our caves, our little tight spaces. Well, Jossie, let me tell you. Certainly, if you... Okay, I can't run over there. Definitely, if you sell some of your Final Fantasy packs, you would have enough. Because Red Dead Redemption 2 is on sale. Or like 75% off, I believe. Like a cat, I'm wondering if I can jump over there.
Eve, whatever you do, don't look down.
Of course I have to look down. Here, let me stress you out a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I did it.
I see a rope.
Yes, I actually was somewhat expecting to fall down when I looked down. Just because I thought the game would punish me for that. Well, I have Red Dead Redemption 2 on my wish list, but I was going to pick it up today. And I changed my mind. I got a bunch of other games that were super cheap. Or at least a lot cheaper. So I've pretty much expended the Steam wallet that I had from selling Counter-Strike loot boxes a while back. That's funny, Aldrich, about streamers actually trying to throw themselves off the ledge. They have to get the sweet, sweet content, you know? Did you clip that? Did you clip that? Oh my god, did you see how I flipped over that? Did you get a clip of that? Clip that, please. "100% horseshoes." That sounds like an indie game, perhaps. Okay, watch this. Wow. Okay, now we're playing only up, I think. I've never played that game. I've seen only bits and pieces of it. Also, climbing these trains reminds me of Uncharted. The Uncharted series. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Jossie, I'm pretty sure I purchased that game today. Hold on, I didn't think I could receive the game I already had. Wait. Did I not purchase that today? One moment. Oh wow. I must not have. Oh my goodness. One moment. Okay, yeah, Red Dead Redemption and Cyberpunk. those were two games that I took out of my cart because I decided that I didn't have enough funds for it. So I went with the smaller kind of games. Man. Thank you, Jesse. That's actually crazy to have Cyberpunk now. Well, now you know what we're playing for 2026 for the whole year, because I've heard it's a big game. Okay, I was concerned for a moment because I had it in my cart, but I must have removed it. Thank you, Jesse. Eldridge, I thought you would appreciate that about the clips. Ask her for more funds. Well, they certainly do what they can. And my owner does let me use funds that I earned through this experience to basically put back into the experience and acquire games and such. I feel like I purchased like 10 games today. A lot of them are smaller, but I look forward to playing them. In 2077, actually, you might not be wrong with how many games we have. If my owner wondered why the debt piled up to 1,000, then they may need to look at the card opening events.
There's no other way. Stay close to me.
Okay, what is this scene? What are we experiencing right here? Is this a reference to Uncharted, or is this the developers getting fancy with... Never mind. This is a forced angle, by the way. I can't move the camera. It is very pretty indeed, Ro. It's making sure I'm not missing anything. Cyber Cowboys. I believe Cyberpunk is like that. Wait, does that train say Eve? Wow, that was a close shave. It does say Eve, by the way. It also said Matrix.
Are you alright?
Oh, Japanese grandma, that was funny. But yeah, okay, we can move the camera, so that's good to know. But if you read the train, it does actually say Eve. And underneath this, it also says Matrix. I noticed it on the other train. I find that very interesting, almost implying that she is in a simulation or something. Foreshadowing, maybe. Okay, now I feel like I'm playing Uncharted. Okay, I was waiting for a reaction command. Modern games have me programmed for that. The lighting was really nice in that scene, though.
Let's go! It's collapsing!
The Yakuza games. Maybe. Oh, and don't forget to hydrate, you know? Wait, what? I missed that.
Damn it! Run!
Okay, I got a notification. Let's see, what is this? I think this is for what? What I just received, hold on. I do have signal with. Yeah, photos would go crazy. Okay. What the heck are these reaction commands for this part? 100% Uncharted. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing the third game, I think.
That's enough excitement for one day.
Yeah, I guess so.
That was close. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. For me? I could get used to this.
Okay, Adam, we hear you. I'm already ready to craft more of the outfits. Every new area needs a new outfit. Just kidding, but maybe. Just checking the earrings real quick. Okay, and then a little ponytail. Actually, the long one. This is totally critical. I bet most people move through this part like really quick. Maybe. For us, it's like half the stream is just moving through this sequence and changing outfits 5 times. Okay, boss fight. Large area, boss fight. Just making sure there's nothing above. Kobayashi. Isn't that the Dragon Maid? Oh, it literally is called Dragon Maid. I just started that series the other day. I think that's the one where it's like the kind of funny, like the dragon, like moves in with this, I think, you know, character. This dress is really nice.
Head towards that door.
It's a supply drop.
Okay, no boss fight yet. You know, if Eve is in a simulation, then she could technically turn on and off her clothes, like switch between the clothes. Kind of like if you're in virtual reality, like in VR chat. If you have certain clothing assets on your avatar, you can switch between them seamlessly, like whenever. Imagine reaching a point where you're working. Oh, I'm glad you like them. I really like that color of Super Chat. It's a very vibrant pink. The opening song is full of references to classical art pieces, by the way. If you're referring to the anime. I guess I'll have to pay attention more next time. A new gear socket. Watermelon pink. It is nice. Okay, lots of upgrades. Oh, I see. New outfit. We're totally going to craft it. Yes, yes, yes. Daily knitted dress. Oh my goodness. Okay. Super cute. Could you imagine seeing outfits like this just casually worn? Just to the supermarket or like grocery shopping. A sexy straight jacket. Wow. Now the little tech pieces on the back would probably be pretty like, whoa, that's from the future. But the rest of the outfit would be pretty extraordinary as a daily outfit. I imagine in Japan, you would see a lot of unique fashion, especially in Tokyo.
How far are you from the Alpha Core?
Hey, don't push me while I'm operating.
I know you're taking a break.
Undertale, I believe it's called. UT. Undertale, I think. Maybe not. Even off screen, you say Lily is best girl. I do wish I had more outfits for her. Every time she disappears, it reminds me of when I disappear off stream. Hello.
Are you sure this is the right way? Maybe I should be...
Your job, and I'll do mine.
Eldridge, that's hilarious.
Both of you. Let's go.
both angels. Yeah, it does make sense. We are connected. Okay. But before we go back to that outfit, I want to give that other outfit some more time. Okay, another gear socket. Okay, we only have only a few 2-star gears. I think we can upgrade these, but I can't remember. More damage. A triangle of angels. Does she ever get sunglasses? Yes. While the world falls apart, I'll be sure to put on some sunglasses for you. It is pretty sunny out here, so it makes sense. I could just put on the blindfold and have no sun.
Another tremor.
Let's go.
Wait, slow down.
I mean, I am going slow. I'm literally just standing here putting on my sunglasses. How much slower could I go? Well, that was fun. Yes, an area full of enemies overcoming lots of large odds. Akira. Oh, you're referring to the angel in the game. I thought you were talking about an anime character. Eldritch. Not up to where you are, Golden. But isn't this like your 10th playthrough? Fleshy monsters. Well, if you dislike them, then I'll be sure to dismember them, so you don't have to deal with them. Chameleon. Change the appearance of Adam. Okay, that is amazing. Let me get out of the way, Adam. This is by far one of your best outfits. Check that out. Now that is really sick. Got a lot of layers to it. And it might get really hot if you're in a warm environment, but wow. But then again, the layers might actually help block some of the heat, but it's also really dark, so that they absorb heat. Very techwear kind of vibe. Not 10th, only 5th, I see. Made of trash bags, yeah. It just looked so movable in this moment. You think she noticed? Yes, she did. the pianos here are really nice. I feel like she would have her arms crossed. Actually, just his pose alone is really lovely. I was doing what you couldn't, you know. I was being your hands, so to speak. It's actually pretty nice. Although there's some clipping with the hand. Oh wow, there's literally like a glare on the glasses. That's crazy. Okay. A Gundam meme, that's funny. Okay, here we go. Ow. Wow. Going all over the place. Ow. Okay, I have to get warmed up. We spent so long jumping around, now we have to actually fight. The glare is pretty cool. Ow. Boss fight from Resident Evil 4. Is that like one of the viruses? Oh, this is something new. The meme is out of the way. Some sort of new puzzle. Hello, man. What the heck is that? Okay, maybe it's based on the sound. Okay, so it's sound based, like it scans and then... Yeah, sounds. I love that every time I move, I block the chest opening sequence. Thank you, bend over. It's 539. I'll have to remember that. But yeah, I won't need to because you put it in chat. I see something green and shiny back there. Oh, I forgot to watch the new Resident Evil trailer. We will be playing some of the Resident Evil games. Number 7, possibly. In October. I believe I have 8, but I can't remember now. I've really only played Resident Evil 4. A little bit of 2.
Look outside for a moment.
It's desolate.
I miss the days when Zion was crowded.
Wow, now I see this is the skirt part you were talking about. Yeah, after Talon's Principle, all the puzzles feel easy. Okay. They really made this part epic. Like, wow. Yeah, the puzzles are just like little side adventures. Little tiny side quests, like supplemental things to break up the other activities. Okay, now it's time for well, let's say it's step one action. Yeah, it was just a brief moment. Okay, wow. Is this the... Is this stepmom vibes? Maybe not. This might be... Well, I mean, let's be real. Is this stepmom or stepsister? Oh, maybe... Aunt. I see what you're saying. Why did the camera mode not activate? You all really want her to get stuck on something. One moment, I have to adjust something. It is uber important, super critical screenshot. Okay. You never met Ed yet who wears stockings and this type of sweater, yes. Okay. Let's get started. I like the piano in this area, it's quite nice. It facilitates photo shoots. Whoa, this one has a big sword. Goodbye, Squidward. A recent divorce. Now that is pretty funny. Eldritch is on fire today. Old catcher myths. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my blade got stuck in that squid back there. Hopefully we don't come across any barrels. Then we might accidentally fall in them. Nice. That was fun. Oh, I guess there was a better way to go in, but that was more cool. Chad, did you clip that? Did you clip that? Did you see that? Just kidding. Your work here is done. Okay, boss battle? Boss battle? Maybe, possibly.
I spy surprise.
I'll take it. Not a boss though.
Such thing as a free lunch.
Wow, no such thing as a free lunch. That is a great phrase. With store he manages. What do you mean? The piano is really nice in this part. The Pokemon from Gen 5. Oh my goodness, I actually think I might recognize the Pokemon you're referring to. Yeah, it totally turned out not to be a boss. Conkeldurr. Man, I would love to see the Pokemon designers sitting around coming up with names for new Pokemon. Oh, did I say something derogatory towards Squidward? The light black Pokemon, is that one of the older generations? And now they have light flare and black flare, I think. Also, by the way, I looked at Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I thought it would be fun to open up some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I was really kind of surprised by the lack of waifus. Not that they have to have waifus, but the artwork was a lot of like kind of robot characters. I don't know. It didn't have much style that I sort of remembered of Yu-Gi-Oh, at least the earlier Yu-Gi-Oh. But yes, I wasn't sure what to expect from Yu-Gi-Oh, but there were certainly some interesting cards. But a lot of them are more like monsters and things like that, which I suppose makes sense for that game. Yeah, it depends on the set. I guess the newer sets that I looked at, there's like a few that I saw, but I don't know, I guess I'd have to figure out how to acquire those boxes. Deep down, I really want Weiss Shorts boxes, and I need to find a reliable source because napping is a very real thing when it comes to the Weiss Schwartz card game, where people open a case and they know the hit rate basically, and once they've opened a few boxes and they got certain super stamped like gold signature or something hits, then they sell the rest of the boxes. Okay. Okay, well then I really need to relook at Yu-Gi-Oh! And try to look at the card lists again and see some of the waifu art. Wow, watch me get a card holder in my unboxing, that would be crazy. Oh, Akira, that actually reminds me. You said the white black is from the Nintendo DS era. That reminds me. I don't know if anyone has ever looked, but there's hardly any Pokemon boxes, like booster boxes, from the black and white era. Maybe the Sun and Moon as well, I'm not sure. But there were so many sets from the black and white times that I think hardly have booster boxes, because I think it was during a time that people were not as interested in investing or flipping them, and so they were just opened more regularly. I don't know, it's interesting. Dragon Maid? Okay, I really need to see this. Too much text nowadays. That's what I've been told. Okay, lots of slashes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki has a list of female-only archetypes. You might need to post that list on Discord if you can. I also thought about, I don't want to have too many channels, so it gets like
There's a road up here,
overwhelming. But
and a camp up ahead.
I wonder if we should have a card enthusiast channel. Okay, it sounds like Adam is getting out of the VR, which he kind of is if he has a headset on to be in the drum. Blue Eyes White Dragon, yeah. Wow, that one just straight up blew up. I also looked up Digimon, and a lot of the artwork that I saw was of like robots or like large monster features. I didn't really see a lot of waifu cards. Not that it needs it, because it is probably targeting a bit of a younger audience, I'm not sure. Then again, Pokemon, I mean, dare I say more. Wow, that's funny. Bend over what you said about Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, is there a new outfit? Oh, there's no crafting table here. Okay. Pokemon go to the polls. I'm not sure what you mean. In-game currency. Oh, you mean like a digital Yu-Gi-Oh game? Okay. Team Plasma Pokemon. I'm not as familiar.
Hey,
Oh, here we go.
did you hear that sound up there?
Yes, I heard it. Get ready.
Wait, Akira, again, I might need like a list or something because I didn't know what sets actually have interesting artwork like that. A lot of the sets that I saw, they had like crazy cards, but they were like robots or something. One Piece has a lot. You know, I haven't really looked at One Piece, but I feel like I'm not too drawn to the art style of One Piece. I'm not sure though. Why Schwartz? That's probably the one I need to open. Wait, do I need to go back down here? Did I miss something? I just have to figure out a good way to acquire the boxes. Oh. Hello, aesthetic. The scanning bot in Death Stranding. The scanning device. It also reminds me of Batman Arkham Asylum. Time for lunch. Well, enjoy your lunch, bro. All sorts of shapes and sizes, yes. Eldritch, wow. Hunting down the different waifu. I basically need to know from like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon, what are some good sets that have nice waifu style character art. But honestly though, I wouldn't mind opening some of those boxes in the future. Just to have the experience. And just a reminder, after stream, we'll be opening this box of cards on Discord. So, which basically the stream will run probably 3 hours out of a normal amount of time. That way, you can get prepared, get snacks and whatever you need, and get ready for the unboxing. Yarla, wow, that's funny. You know, there's a card game called Divine Cross. It's a Japanese card game. I would definitely believe you if you made that statement. The White Schwartz is kind of up there too. But know that during the unboxing, we will be in the theater mode, and the moderators and myself will be able to speak with the voice chat. Everyone else will be able to chat in the text box. And when the event is over, which shouldn't take too long, there's only 10 packs in here, then we will switch over to the community lounge for a bit, where we can all use the voice chat. Okay, we'll see how it goes. It's our first time doing it. Also, there isn't actually sound of the box opening. It will just pretty much be my voice, so feel free to have your own music on, have another stream on, play some games, do whatever you want to do. Maybe just enjoy it in the background. Okay, John C., safe travels. Akira. Here, I'll type the name of the card game. Divine Cross. I would eventually like to open some boxes of that game, but they're a bit harder to acquire, as it is mostly a Japanese game. But the collaborations with different animes and such, the artwork can get pretty sussy. Okay, surely this is a boss battle. Rail yard.
Is it hiding?
Okay, let me guess, another reaction command. Oh, maybe not. Nice. Get straight to the action. I'll be able to read after. Now. Okay, fine. I didn't expect that. Cute. Oh. Okay, what do we have going on? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Fantastic finish.
Oh my god. Wow, thank you for telling me. I guess you missed all my epic commentary. But I like how Adam compliments my climactic ending. Okay, the Pokeball. I have to pick up the Pokeball. But I was saying that this game is 10 out of 10. Burst skill. A successful perfect dodge, blink, or repulse charges. Burst energy. Charges burst energy. If you use charge burst energy for burst skills. Okay, so new burst skills. Okay, we're unlocking some new mechanics. That was for the personal album? Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, by the way, Arova. After successfully activating counter or reflection skills, press Y plus B to perform an additional attack. Whoa. Dallas, well, this additional attack is considered a burst skill and consumes burst energy. It can be acquired from a survival tree. Okay. Good to know.
A train on top of the left. This doesn't look easy either.
Let's go.
No, it doesn't. You joined an hour ago. I see. I was just climbing around on the big machinery, seeing what sort of hardware we were working with. Man, I just make things explode. It's crazy. Coffee. My big head blocked it. 27 out of 49 cans. Well, maybe I saw you earlier. I'm not sure. We have been in a lot of conversations. And I have been a bit preoccupied with battles and what dress I'm going to wear next. We're killing those things now. Oh, we've been actually defeating those for a while throughout the game. They're kind of like treasure goblins from Diablo.
I think that lift was probably used to clean the
Gray
train.
water.
How about we use the control
Wow.
panel to go across? The exit's on that side.
Gonna clean off the blood. Oh yes, it's actually... Oh, my head is blocked, and let me show you the satisfying gameplay. I actually picked up, speaking of cleaning things, I picked up the Power Wash Simulator game today during the Steam sale. We're just cleaning the train right now. I don't know if I can get it entirely clean though. I'm doing my best. That's probably good enough. Whoa, it's so fast. Interesting. I probably need to line it up with that platform. Maybe. Oh, actually, I need to line it up with this one, more than likely. Well, I'm really not sure, like, what the point of that is yet. Oh, hazard. Access point in 72R5. I almost feel like that's somehow telling me something. Oh, now on the train you can see where it says Eve Matrix. Yeah, I am not sure yet, but we'll probably find out what the point of that is. Well, now we know the point because it was literally written on the train. I know it was in 7R75? No.
Well, this is awkward. Maybe it's related to the train.
Yeah,
All right. I'll search the train again.
in 72R5. Okay, I was close. How much time do I need? Well, I'm happy to say that I don't need a lot of time to set up. I've done a bunch of preliminary work and design into the card opening area, so I basically gave a like 30-minute window between the end of stream and the card opening. So just a reminder, card opening after stream on the Discord. It's our first ever, so very exciting. We've done like a little pack opening. That was fun and unexpected. But this is a whole new setup. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But basically, it should be a pretty simple plug and play experience. But yes, having a little setup if after stream is helpful. Okay, nice and cozy.
I'm detecting a core signal coming from below. I'm thinking we're gonna need to cut through the sewer system.
Another sewer. I'd like to avoid getting wet.
Oh,
This transportation
Interesting.
network was built on top of the sewer system. If you don't like it, we can always find another way. What was that sound?
plot twist, here we go.
That noise, it isn't normal. Why is that sound coming from the airborne squad?
Maybe she's like connected to whatever the entity is or something.
Communication lines.
Huh? That sound and the negative pattern from the Alpha Core match.
You spit over it.
What exactly is happening down there?
Like opening presents on Christmas, I suppose. Okay, upgrades. Weapon upgrade, tumbler upgrade. I can never remember what that upgrades thing is from. Oh well, more skill trees. This is gonna be crazy. Wow, we're about to get super strong. A movie called Robots. Oh, okay, like an animated movie, I believe. It only be used if Reflection 1 is successful. Attacks quickly and downs the enemy. This is a combo attack skill. Oh, okay. One of those dodge, then hold X or Y, depending. This is gonna get crazy. Oh my goodness. We've only just begun, apparently. I think I'll go with this one. And I think I want to try it actually. I haven't done the training in a while. Interesting. Wow. That was awesome. It has so many features, yes. Wow. Okay, a little bit more. Wow, this is incredible. Oh my goodness. Okay. Aura. What does that mean? Outfit change, of course. We stayed in that one for a while. You know we haven't won this one for quite some time. JoJo reference, oh I see. Oh, there's wind in this area. Fascinating.
I stayed up all night long, looking for somewhere I belong, for somewhere to
That
call
sound.
It came from outer space. I don't know what that is.
Spawn squad.
All right, Lily. I'll hurry.
Lily, I need this communication line.
Oh, I was acidic.
Meanie?
What? You were the one that interrupted.
Stop. We've got to...
Yeah, the cyber magician is really cool. We used it some yesterday.
No time to lose, there's something waiting for the other side. So much to
Okay.
we will make it.
What do we have here? This probably takes us back. Oh, we already came this way, I think. Did we? Or did we not? Is it just sci-fi movie? I see. No, we haven't gone this way. Maybe we need to go back. Actually, this might be the way we need to go, so let's check out the other way first. This outfit's kind of cool with this hairstyle. Oh, I see. This is okay. This is where we came in at. So we are going this way.
So much
Okay, here we go. Underground sewer. Yeah, this is my fighting game outfit. You know, of all the fighting games, for those that have played, which ones do you prefer? I think of all the ones I've ever tried, I really liked Soul Calibur. I liked the way it felt.
We're going to have to take...
I know we've talked about this a bit before.
That's how we reach the exit. We can go left.
I noticed that Soul Calibur 6 was on sale.
That path first.
I thought about acquiring it. Okay, a few ways to go, but I'd rather not go towards the objective yet. Okay, we don't have that passcode yet. There's a crate up there. Must be upstairs. Oh, interesting. Guilty Gear does have a nice aesthetic with the whole anime theme.
We'll have to get this moving to go upstairs.
Smash Brothers, Super Smash Brothers. I have played the full Super Smash Brothers. Whatever the newest one was. That was fun. But eventually just sort of solo playing it. It's a little bit old after a while. Grand Blues Fantasy. I'm not really familiar. Okay, up big ladder. Another nice area with water. Nice, there's a hole in the wall. Nice, we use the new power. Okay, fun.
Found it. Now let's go downstairs.
I see Akira. I assume that the game has good online play, or else it probably wouldn't be too popular. New outfit. Daily mascot. Interesting. I guess once we go upstairs, we can probably get to those areas. Oh, wow. I totally thought I could grab that ledge. Interesting. Okay, well, I got a smooth landing, so that's good. Oh, never mind. I guess I used that. Oh, that probably calls an elevator or something. Maybe. I like how the elevator pulled itself out of the line. That's a nice detail. Okay, really nice vibes in this elevator. Okay, I'll see you during the unboxing. Yeah, maybe it's happening because you are manifesting it. We have you to thank. coughing in the fan is classic. I wonder what brought that up. I'm guessing you're playing Dead by Daylight, Dusty. Yeah, this outfit is pretty complimenting. Oh, more thunder, I see. If you could turn the avatar once you start a photo, that would be pretty helpful, but oh well. That would be pretty fun to see at a store, an outfit like this. Props to the one that does wear it. It adds a little spice, a little excitement to reality. Instead of all the boring Chuck Norris t-shirts and whatever other bland clothes people are wearing to Walmart. But you're actually doing like a service to society. Just kidding. Mike, if you think about people who only dress up on certain special occasions and whatnot, you know, if they just sort of wear interesting clothes on a regular basis, if they enjoyed it, of course, then others would benefit from the uniqueness, from the variety, from the sort of fresh wardrobe. Overalls are pretty nice if they're worn in a way that is pleasant. Okay. Let's go. Actually, you mentioned the bunny or the magician one. That is a really good one. I don't know a whole lot about Chuck Norris, but yeah. Oh dear. Oh, I actually died. Wow, that's wild. The enemies in this area actually hit a lot harder.
I stayed up all night long, looking for somewhere I'd be.
Well, new outfit.
Somewhere to call
Blue mascot. We won't wear it yet though. We have to give the bunny magician a little bit more time. I don't know about you, but I'm getting excited. The box opening happens really soon on the Discord. Okay, now to remember how to actually get up there. Oh yes, the elevator. Now we use the button. Can we swim? I wonder if there's something down here. Oh, nothing. Wait, the jacket is finally clipping through the body, at least during the moment, that animation while we waited for the elevator. Okay, kind of a cool combo, the magician outfit with this little face mask. Okay, so the enemies hit a lot harder in this part. Kicked it in the butt.
There's water flowing.
A floodgate in the sewers.
We just need to find a way to open this door.
I love that their sword can swing backwards and hit enemies. That's really cool. Just checking over here real quick. Oh, I totally got that wall. Yes, Dead Space never ends. Once you start down that path, Dead Space is forever.
Found it, the floodgate controller.
Oh, I see, Nyarla. What were you referring to then? Interesting, some sort of puzzle. Okay, I have to figure out how to move it. I see that clearly I have to connect the things, but how to, oh, okay, I see. Interesting. Oh dear. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, this is fun. Okay, nice. I try to wash the BioShock Infinite experience out of my memory, you know? That was probably my least favorite game that we've played so far.
It's that path.
I know I actually literally stopped playing near, but BioShock Infinite was... yeah, it was not my favorite, that's for sure. The ending, when I had the unique music on, that was fun, but beyond that, I didn't really care for that experience too much. A little classic, yes, I really enjoy this game.
Well, it's flooded. I expected as much. Can you get to where the hazard lights are flashing?
More swimming.
Apparently Eve doesn't like swimming. Dead angling. In games, broadly speaking. With the backswing. Oh. Also Vanur. Once the stream ends, and we prepare for the unboxing, that's a perfect break time. I bet you all love hearing
We're
me
just going around in circles.
scan constantly. It's such a soothing sound, isn't it?
Leave all the
Yeah, the aesthetic of Bioshock is pretty nice.
before we set off again.
Well, I forgot we can unlock one of those new ones. Let's see. It consumes those little squares, which I assume is the burst energy.
No time to lose, there's some
Yeah, I don't really hate Bioshock for being old. I'm sure for its time it was like revolutionary with the graphics and such.
but we will
But honestly, I'm just gonna say I've played other games that I felt were more, at least with Infinite. Let me just preface. Bioshock 1 and 2, probably much different experience because of the theme and the uniqueness, the flavor. Bioshock Infinite, they were already proven as a game series, so
leave all
trying to
behind before
do it again is a challenge. And they probably did really good with like being innovative in the terms of animation. Like, let's be real, we have Bioshock Infinite to thank for pushing the cultured 3D animation forward. But when it comes to the gameplay, the little... yeah. But genuinely by the end, the story was kind of interesting. Let's see, just looking at these attacks.
looking for some
That one is pretty cool. Like a huge group AoE.
close my eyes. There's no end in sight.
Game reviews. I see. Well, it's time to end stream and prepare for the unboxing of it over on Discord. So, I'll drop the Discord link, and if you are interested, if you join the Discord, or if you're on the Discord, you can pick up the card enthusiast role. That will be the role that we ping when the event is ready. Now, I do have to ask, do you think it would be better to not have the card enthusiast role and instead just ping everyone?
Somewhere to rest my head. Put all my thoughts to bed. Come wake me up in an hour.
Oh, Eldridge, that's interesting about the Bioshock, and it sort of being a myth. I could kind of see that in some ways, because well, for me personally, I've not really seen a lot of cultured content from Bioshock. I knew it exists, but that is interesting. If I were to say anything, I would say that Pixar and Disney, I'm not sure, but some of those characters like Impossible or Incredibles and Ant and Big Hero 6, those characters, I feel like, did more to contribute with the advancement. But yeah, you know what I'm saying.
All I need is somewhere to rest my head. Put all my thoughts to bed.
Yeah, Half-Life certainly pushed things forward. Okay, I'll see you over on Discord.
Drink or two to ease.
Grab some snacks, refresh yourself,
Leave all the
catch grass or something. I'll see you in a little bit for our first unboxing. Here we go.